everyone, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all doing well. Just give me a second and I'll go ahead and open up the stream to everyone. Um, let's go. Those are open. Hopefully, just a short stream today. I will go to 12:15 and then I'll be leaving. Hello, Mash. How you doing? I was just gonna do a short stream today, but I think most people showed up at the earlier stream, so nobody's here. How you doing? How you doing? If you have a question, feel free to post. Oh my god, that's great. Oh, I'm happy you slept through. Always good to get a full night's sleep. Get more than like 2 hours. I slept through my alarm yesterday. And by alarm, I mean I have 2 alarms and I slept through both somehow. I think I actually might have turned down the volume in my sleep. Because, like, my ringtone was also silenced. So, I don't know. Maybe, like, half asleep me was just too annoyed with the universe and was like, yeah, we're not handling this today, and decided we're gonna mute everything. I think I need more. Well, I used to have one on my old phone that I'd leave on. It was sad because I'd have this phone with this phone would have 2 on it. The old phone would have another, so that I'd have to actually turn off a second device, you know. And I used to leave the other one on my desk, so I'd have to walk across the room to turn it off. And now I'm like, dang it, I think I'm gonna have to go back to, to that era. It's so bad. I feel like that is such a bad representation of sanity. Alrighty. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stay long tonight because I have an appointment with the psychiatrist at like pretty early in the morning. You would think like a government holiday, bank holiday, whatever, you wouldn't get an appointment, but then lo and behold, they're like 20. I don't know how many texts they sent me, in all honesty. They sent me like, gotta be like 35? What? Oh my god. It's gonna be, oh my god, what is it gonna be like? It's gonna be 21 here. Sheesh, what's going on there? Oh my god, that's horrible. Let's see, I got 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I got 5 notifications. I have an appointment tomorrow. I mean, it's good because I'm forgetful, but like at the same time, like excessive, a little excessive. It's supposed to rain here though. The good thing is like there's supposed to be a chemical whatever silo that's about to blow up, so maybe the cold will help cool it down. You know. Question. Let's see what they say about the close picture. Ooh. Well, let's see. Now I know I'm gonna have to set like 6 reminders about an appointment. And I haven't yet. And I always remind myself too, so. You gotta remind yourself to remind yourself to do something. Okay, we have the Chariot. So the Chariot would be Cancer. Cancer would be over um roughly June like 22nd to like July 21st ish. So that'll be Cancer season. Normally it would be a 7, so it would align with the 7th month of the year. So we're starting with the Chariot in July or Cancer season. So into June is when this would start. We have 8 of Swords followed by Strength. So a big step for you. This is a big change, something you've been knowing you've had to do for quite a while, but you have to like convince yourself to go ahead and move forward with it. And something that definitely is scary, but will bring a lot of positivity for you. And it is good because I'll say you have 7 to 8 with the 8 of Swords. I wonder if I turn this off if it'll be all like less word. I'm not sure. You have the 7 of the Chariot to the 8 of the 8 of Swords, and then Strength, which is also an 8. So you have 7, 8, 8, which means that this energy is not lasting long within the 8 of Swords. It's transferring out into Strength pretty quickly. And since we have Major Arcana, we go July to August. So I'm feeling like this is tying in to your birthday. This is tying in over like June, July, leading up to your birthday. Lots of like positive changes, lots of steps forward. I'm feeling like this is more something you're nervous about, that you know you have to take a step forward in order to obtain, you know. You have a lot of you going on here. So let's get out the rest of the cards. We have Death, not a negative because we have it followed by Strength. So we're seeing what comes from it. The 9 of Wands. Once again, another card of like hard work, a lot of things that you have to put yourself like fully into. You're definitely not feeling yourself right now for some reason. Like you're really, there's something about your energy that you're just really not like connecting with you. And there's a lot of like Leo energy within these cards. Strength, King of Wands. Both cards represent Leo. Cards that represent August. So you do have your representation coming through, but it's like it's not coming through immediate. You're more having like side energies that maybe like you're defaulting on, or you know how you, what is that saying, like somebody who'd rather stay comfy and never achieve more than like risking something and gaining a future. I know there's something, it's like, would you rather regret not trying, or would you rather be upset with yourself for failing, right? So it's one of those situations where you're weighing out what's going on around you. I was stranger than myself. I fell off the last couple weeks. Yeah, it's like you're not in touch with you, but you are getting a better, I guess, like newer wave of you that's coming through. It's still not the strongest point of view because that's still like um a process you're going through. And if we go past, present, future, we'd see one where there's like a little more of like feeling your emotions too much, right? To where you feel like they're out of control. And then feeling like the you that you know yourself to be is on the sidelines. You're feeling trapped, you're wanting things to change, to be organized, to move forward, but it's just not happening. But if we're in present, right, past, present, future, then we are seeing an end to that with the death card, which would say we're no longer in this energy where the true you is on the sidelines. We're moving into one where you're like fighting through it and becoming that stronger you, that true to your own spirit you. Things are improving. You're feeling like you can stand up again rather than being in the Eight of Swords. You're in the Nine of Wands, which, like, there's still frustrations. You know, it doesn't mean like everything's all rainbows and sunshine, but you're standing up. You're willing to fight. You're willing to, you know, um, work hard to be true to yourself, make yourself happy, do the things that will allow you to thrive, and a fresher energy. And I think an energy that, like, you would be able to be more comfortable with, an emotional place that's not as, you know, making you feel wacky, right? Stability through the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have what feels like a little more organization with the Five of Swords. And this could be just pointing out, like, this is a problem I can't solve right now. This is a problem I can solve. This is somebody else's problem, you know. And it's the fives are always like, it's a lot going on, right? It's a little bit of chaos within the fives, and you're never quite sure what's going on in it. But here I feel like it's more so you deciding what responsibilities you're going to take, and then saying, like, for now it's putting you in a negative and you're not going to deal with that. So I'd focus on figuring out whatever it is that's really throwing you off right now, like what really making you feel like you just aren't you. And there's something in there that's, like, for some reason I'm seeing as like you're not taking yourself serious. Maybe you're not validating your own emotions, your own, you know, like, headspace. You're saying like, oh, you're just, you know, you're too emotional about this, or you're too vague about that, right? I feel like you're sort of minimizing what's going on in all areas, and you need to not do that so that you can start heading forward, getting into this like death stage. Less of that like frustration, more of that you. Because you definitely want to be you, right? Like, you want to be in your truest energy. Hello, Sonali. Um, you want to be in an energy that is most beneficial to you. And if you look at it, what's interesting, like, normally the strength card is super bright. It's like sunshine and beautiful day, like everything's going well. But this is a strength card that actually is dark. You know, it's sort of scary in a sense. And there's a very similar energy between the two cards. But you notice, like, she's taking control over everything in the death card and moving forward within strength. So I think that's more, I'd say, over the next like 2-3 weeks, focus on what is making you feel this way. Like you're not taking yourself serious. And then, you know, we move into the next stage of like getting yourself back into a rhythm. And then the next step, you know. Yeah. But that's another thing. Like, sometimes if you take on too much, you get into that eight of of Swords, Eight of Wands energy, right? The like, there's too much. What do I do? What path do I take? Where do I go? I'm just gonna stand here. And that's why we have the Eight of Swords, a card that's like, you don't want to move because you're afraid of what might happen, or that like you are paying attention to the wrong thing when you should be paying attention to something else. If you just start off with one small thing, then you know at least that has been tackled. Hello, it's me again. I didn't see you there, sorry. How you doing? I know you got this. I know it's just sometimes when those setbacks come along, they create such a what is it, like a disruption that you feel like you can't get back on track. So, you got this. I believe in you. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay, we have no shock, current feelings, no contact. One second. Of course. But I send you all the good vibes, all the well wishes, all the positive. Okay. Nope, we only have one mod, and that is Jean, and I hope she's asleep. Well, technically, MASH is modded. But there hasn't been a big crowd at night, so most of those people that come at night have been popping into the midday stream. So, not as mod necessary. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, sorry. The Two of Wands. The Queen of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands. The Seven of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Star. A lot of back and forth going on here with whether or not, more so how to sort of talk to, how to move forward, how to reach out to, and what timing would be best for that. You know, what would actually work out, what would be right in that situation. Um, but I feel like they're just more so trying to figure out at the moment what to do. So, um, it does have a good, like, energy because there's a it's ending in the Star. And even though there are some sort of negative cards that came out here with the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, to heal with the Star is like an ultimate true healing. It's not one that you feel is like um artificial or just like surface level. It's something that's truly deep, and you see that somebody's actually working on themselves, trying really hard to get to a place where um they can move forward in a positive way. So it's actually like a very positive take on things. It's the one that like really results in the best long term growth. So something that you could stick with, something you can stay like positive about. Um so it does feel to me with two cards there will be some sort of contact. I'm not sure when though, because there's a back and forth of cards coming through of elements. So we have the Knight of Cups, that's romance, a connection. But then we lead to a card that would say there's movement forward with the Two of Wands, and even with the Queen of Wands, that's still movement forward. But um the Two of Swords is a stop. It's a halt. Like a try to figure out exactly what's going on in the moment before proceeding. So, not sure what's going on with them. Maybe they either um, aren't quite sure on what step to take. They might also just be in a place where they're trying to figure things out for themselves, right? And how to, if they screwed up in the past, fix those mistakes. That lingering energy of the Seven of Swords, always one to always think like, well, what's going on in their mind? How are they feeling? So I give them a little time. They do feel like they're healing to me. At least there's a remedy there. There's not just a stagnant energy of them not doing anything. So you got good. It's just, it might be a little prolonged. But I send you the good ones. Next up we have It's Me Again. Feel free to post your question whenever you're ready. Let's pull some cards about how the summer look for. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, I was trying to drink water. I haven't really drank much water today, so I'm trying to bump it up. Okay, we have Nine of Pentacles, King of Swords. Sorry. We have the Chariot, so we're seeing around July season. It actually might be end of June because we have a transit from Taurus, Gemini to Cancer within those cards. So into June into July, because that's about the time that Cancer season starts. Oh, you have the Empress. You have the Sun. You have the Devil, but we'll see what the Devil signifies by its clarifier. Three of Pentacles. Come on, the card that we have. We have cards falling. That's what we have. The Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So, the Devil probably is... Well, I'm going to say it in this situation as time. The Devil's representing time to me. It's just like not enough time. Maybe it's like you're feeling like you wish you had more time, or time just passes very fast because there's a lot that's going on. But you have some great cards coming through. Feels like you're making a lot of plans. They're all good plans. I was looking at the seashore. You have a lot of plans coming through. A lot of things that I feel like just have a really great vibe to them. They all seem to come through perfect timing to where you can really organize everything and just like fit it all in and really feel like it's successful. It's fun. It's great. There's a nice balance between work or like job and fun. There also feels to be some activities, maybe slight travel for them. I don't feel like it's a distance, like far, but it might be something that there's a little traveling to get to. There's definitely some group or friend activities coming up to keep an eye out for, and you have like the brightest card, of course, in the deck, which would be the Sun, which is next to the Empress. And if you look at those two cards, they actually have the same characters in between the two of them. So you have like a really good continuous energy that's going throughout these cards. I focus more on the energy, like I said, end of June, mid July, which would be like the start of summer, right? So that could be the it could be that could be something where you have that um like there's somebody there that's just like every time you turn around they're there, and you're just, you get to a point where you're just annoyed with it. I don't feel like it's a strong, luckily, like I don't feel like it's a strong devil energy. For some reason it's not really giving me like worst case scenario vibes with this one. It has like an annoyance, a bothersome, something where you're just like you wish it could be over with, right? Like you just want it done with, but it's just it pops up, and it's something like I don't know, like a perpetual zit that just keeps coming back, right? And you want it gone, but it's like center of your chin, and it just keeps popping back up. It's not really like everything's over. It's just annoying, and it keeps like reminding you it's there. So, I don't feel anything bad. It would be something that either connects to work. I was thinking maybe like work is might be taking up a little more time, like here and there, than you'd hope for. It can also just be a person. It could be a person that's taking away your time unexpectedly. But you have a lot of fun here. I love the way that the Sun and the Chariot have come out together, because it just seems like a nice, um, joyful, fun, like easygoing time for you. So I send you all the goods. Hello, Jean. I send you all the positives. Mama says hi. All the positives, all the yays. Oh, you can see the glow in the labradorite from that angle. Oh, nope. Of course, I say you could see it and then everything falls over. Welcome in, welcome in. Manifested you. Yeah. I was telling Mash I wasn't going to stay long, because I think majority of the people came to the earlier stream that come to nighttime. And I also have an appointment tomorrow that if they didn't send me 5 texts to remind me of, I would have forgotten, because I don't remember those things. How you doing? I hope you got food and like yum yums. What do they charge you? Yeah, they do. I think it's at 30, 35 or 25. 35, 25. Unless you submit an excuse that's like reasonable or something. I was so worried one time the person was not responding. Well, this was a different person, but they weren't responding to the phone appointment. And I was like over and over and over and over again, trying to connect. And I sat there for like an hour, and then I was like, screenshot it. So as soon as an hour passed, I called them up and I was like, I sat there. I sat there for an hour. I have proof. And they were fine with it. They were like, no worries, we saw. I was irritated because the person never said why. Like, they're never like, oh, I'm sorry, this, that, and the third happened. They acted like it was never even happened, actually. And then they were like, well, why don't you have another appointment? And I'm like, girl, it's like the third time you did this. Oh, 100%. 100%. I will never understand that. Like, you can waste my time, but I can't waste your time. I have to clear a whole day for you. $1 per tooth. I know, I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know. They keep trying to make me an appointment at this one place, and I'm just like, I don't want to. And I told them, like, I don't want another appointment with that person, and they're just like, oh, but come on, you know, it's like, come on. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, how many times do I have? So I've just gotten to a point where I just ignore it. I just ignored and they're like, hey. And I'm like, no, if, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. I'm good. It's the best way to handle things. Like, if they don't listen to you, you ignore it. And I'm like, I know what it is. I know. It's like, they want money. But, I mean, like, to me, like, if they were busy and they had, like, a lot of clients, they wouldn't be doing that, right? But they must not. So they're trying to get old clients. They rushed me to an emergency appointment. Thanks. I know, that's awful, isn't it? I actually got, when I had my gallbladder situation, I actually got into surgery very fast for time frames, normal frames. So anyway, let me so thank you. I don't know, don't you? I mean, I might just be like, what is it, like, suspicious-y about those things, but like at the same time, I'm sort of like, that's just odd. You wouldn't be trying to get me to make an appointment with you 24/7, you know, weekly, because it's become a weekly thing now. And it wasn't like that at first. Like, months had gone by, and then they're like, "Hey, hey, remember us? Hey, us." You know, I'm like, You have a great week. All the best, all the goods, all the positives to you. Oh, yeah. I have a mess for some reason. I don't know how I got it this way. So excuse me while I try to clean up. And I give it. Okay. 2, 3. This is terrible. This is such a mess. Okay. It's organized. Is it butt heavy? I know. I'm trying to figure out why this one isn't laying. It's not laying flat, and I'm like, I can't figure out why it's not laying flat. It's bothering me. I see why. I see why. The notebook I've been looking forever for slid to the back. That's why. Makes sense. Sheesh. That's exactly why. Okay. This should slide in fine now. Yep. The pen I've been looking everywhere for, I finally found. The notebook I've been... Wow, that's bad. Okay. Money. Better not open it. We'll hunt you down if you open that. Everyone will. God. I got a new coloring book because of the front cover. And I kid you not, like, the cover picture is not even in the coloring book. Oh my god, collectively, like, murder collective. I got close to buying that Eevee pack purely because it had Eevee on it. Like, there was no other reason to buy it other than Eevee. And then I was like, what's wrong with you? Don't know. Anyway, I thought that was on that. This picture was going to be in the actual coloring book. It's not. It's nowhere to be found in the coloring book. I mean, it's nice quality, like surprisingly good quality. It didn't really bleed through much. I did have a piece of paper blocking it. but it didn't really bleed through much, so that's nice. But I wanted that cover. I know. I know, Gene. I know. But I wanted alien. I wanted to color aliens. I also didn't think it was gonna be this thin. Like, what is that? That's rude. Yeah, same. I mean, we're grown, but like, really, like, define adulthood. Like, instead of my parents, my mom spending money, it's me. I get to waste my money. I also want myself those little sticker thingies so I can decorate the little rooms. I don't know where the room I was decorating went. Oh, it's right there. That's the room I'm currently decorating. A super adorable. But I actually got a discount on this and it was only like $2. So $2. Oh, I think your mom commented on one of the videos. Comment. My emotes aren't loaded. Oh my god. They added new sorting things to the comments and I'm not even bothering now. Like there's so many ways to sort comments. It's sickening. It's so confusing. I'm so like so lost. I mean I'm a fast learner luckily, but dear goodness. The good thing is, I will say one thing that's good is when you get older, rather than buying those really cheap coloring books that are like made of recycled paper and rip as you try to color on them, you can buy the high quality kind that actually holds together and you can soak and like scrub or tear into as much as you want and it stays together, you know. you, you know the ones. I don't know how many people remember this, but there used to be like the coloring books, right? You'd have the page, and then on the side of the page, they had the like the paint on the page. So you got the brush and you put the water on the page to activate the paint, and you color with it. But it was like this really scratchy, cheap as hell, like break down everything, bristle, um, paintbrushes. Yes. Somebody brought us something, and I had mentioned it. And I was like, "Oh, you know the ones with the paint on the page?" And they were like, "I was crazy," but I'm like, "No, they had paint on the page." Felt pens. Somebody censored it. Ooh. I'm happy I'm like not the other. Oh, here they are. Look at those friggin' scratchy as hell, like janky. Can you see? What? Like core memory flashback right there. Those things suck. It looks like those things are so god awful. You try to paint with them, it was just like I don't know. Might just whipped out a Brillo pad or something, cause uh God, I forgot. People need to bring those back, like all those torture devices. I remember being. This is like the one thing that like, hello Namira. There's one thing that's like a core memory to me that I remember. Like I will always remember, and that is those magic color change marker things where you're supposed to bring out the clear one, and I could not use the clear one because I didn't want it to be stained. It was just unbearable for me to see the clear tip get color on it. Like it just oh my god, it would just throw me off, and I was what, like 2? I don't know. I was like what was it? Now that I think about it. I don't think they even have them anymore. Yeah, it was like this. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks. Oh, I hated those. So it was like they have more thicker tops on them, like these. Like these, they had those thicker tops on them right here. It would kill me. It would kill me. Okay, now feel free to post your question whenever you're ready. We're just talking and dying over here about things from our childhood that cause cringe. Okay. Let's see. People must have been charging something more expensive than today. I had a teacher that used to make the Play-Doh herself for a class. Um, I forgot how she made it. It wasn't made with flour, but um, it was weird. It never dried out. The only thing is the kids would end up licking their hands because they were salty. But it was like every color and so much of it because she'd make it herself. Okay, we have the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I love just starting in the part where kids lick their fingers and hands. Okay, Three of Cups, the Moon, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. You might have some sort of reconciliation or a connection coming back from the past into your life. I'm feeling like this is somebody who maybe like you didn't take serious or did some stuff that made them seem like they weren't serious. But since then, there's been a big change. And I feel on their part like they've been exposed to something that has led them to see their own issues, like the bad behaviors, the mess ups, the way that they have been just going about life in general. And now they're like ready to get things back on track. They're I'm feeling like wanting to reach out to you um soon because they'd like to either show you that they've changed or at least like give some sort of awareness to you that yeah, it could be. It feels like somebody like I give you some signs about who this is. Um they are somebody who owes you an apology, not for something that's like majorly wrong that they did. It's just there like a lot of really just poor choices and more so like selfish choices. Right? A lot of things where they just did not take anyone into consideration. It just seemed like a very them centric world. Um does feel like it's something that makes you happy to hear about. It shows you that like you weren't wrong for feeling the way you felt. And there's less of a burden, I think, in that situation because of it. Like you just feel more so um receptive to this either apology, this acknowledgement, and you have a breather that comes from it. Like something that's definitely providing you with a fresh start, a better energy. And I think a lot less worry because if you're moving forward with the page of, or the page, if you're moving forward with the Ace of Pentacles, um, it is a nice, like, fresh start to something. And it doesn't have, like, baggage to it. It doesn't have a lot of things that are, like, weighing on it. It allows for a very nice transit and for things to start off well because it's the most like steady of the aces, it has a good, like, no worries about it, right? It has such a great place to be in, because you're not worried about what direction it goes in, what way it feels, like if you're worried about it, if you don't know how to react to this person's, you know, conversations, communication, it's much better. If this person's a little awkward, though, I will say, with the Page of Cups coming out, sometimes it's an awkward card because it's saying that somebody is trying to start off something new, without something weighing on them. And it could be like just breaking the ice, you know, allowing it to improve, but not necessarily trying to direct it. Yeah. Well, if it is, like I said, like the moon has to expose something. And if the moon in this situation is exposing wrongdoing, then it's something that this person cannot ignore. The moon brings things to light, normally in a pretty harsh way. That's why I take it normally as a negative card. But it is an exposure of something. It stands there and it says, like, look at this situation for what it really is. And, like, there's no sugar coating. There's no, like, babying it. It's somebody who has to accept the reality of a situation. And that's the issue there. Hopefully this will bring about some good news for you. Some better news for this person, because, you know, improvement is best. But I send you all um all the good energies, all the positive vibes, all the, like, high vibrations, and none of the lows. I guess I'll wait like 15 more minutes, see if Nibadita shows up. And we can get back to complaining about everything. Well, you know when they say when somebody keeps popping up in your dreams and you feeling their energy, sometimes it's not you thinking of them, sometimes it's them thinking of you. And they know they have to act on it, but subconsciously they are real world. They aren't. I hope that he gets to a good place. Actually gets to a place where he understands what's going on and does get some clarity. You know, it does. Ow! Sliding off the chair and didn't realize. Interpretation, right? There's something fascinating. It is. Yeah, you do get word. I've been having some word dreams. Okay, let's discuss dreams. Tell us your dreams, and we'll do an interpretation of them. I have access to the internet. I can't eat. I can't eat you in there. I can't. The KFC was good. I'm having a bit of a geographical tongue flare up, so I can't really taste much right now. And it was pretty bad. Like, most of my tongue is not taste bud accurate. Yeah, that spicy. I know. I hope it gets better soon. La 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 la. What was it called? KFC chili crisps, hot chili crisp sauce, honey chili crisp sauce as a side. Also, you need to get back to writing down those dreams so I can read them and make a podcast about them. I don't know what to eat to like see if my taste buds are accurate or not. I used to have certain things I'd eat to see how bad like off they were, and I can't remember what it is that I normally ate. Ooh. That sauce is not. I don't care for the sauce. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not a big fan of the new sauce. I'm sorry, like a salt. Citrus. Mm. The thing with the sauce, though, like I don't know how many people have had it, but the only way I could describe it is if like somebody put like chili crisp. It's not even chili crisp. I'll do what? Okay. I don't know how much easier that'll be, but okay. You might want to replay that back to yourself. That honey chili crisp doesn't taste necessarily like chili crisp. It tastes um like spicy bean sauce. Yeah, this stuff. Where is it? Is it in camera or not? Yeah, this stuff right here is KFC's new honey chili crisp sauce, and it says a honey sweet chili crisp that brings together subtle heat and smooth sweetness, giving every bite a bold, flavorful pop. To me, the only way I could describe it is if they took like some sort of spicy bean sauce. I can't think of what it's called right now. Like think of Chinese food, right? And you get something that's got a little more spicy to it, but there's that Chinese food spice, where you it has a little bit of like the sesame oil to it. There's a little bit like Sichuan peppercorn. There's a little bit of that like Asian flair to it. No, you can dip your your what you call it's in it. They come with it as a side. You dip them in the the sauce. It's the same. It's no, you're right. You're right, Matt. No, you dip everything in it. It comes with a variety of things. Like you can get them with the wedges. You could get them with your chicken strips. You dip anything you want in them. But it's a new sauce for them. But it's a weird sauce because to me, I taste no honey at all. It has that Chinese food flavor to it. But I swear to you, it tastes like Italian dressing with mayonnaise in it. And that's why I'm saying my taste buds are off right now because things aren't like registered right. And I'm like, am I crazy? So I had my mom taste it, and she was like, "Yeah, it tastes like Italian dressing and mayonnaise." Right? It's very odd because like my brain was struggling so much like to understand what that flavor was. It was really like I couldn't get my I couldn't get anything to like properly say that's what it tastes like. You get the Szechuan pepper. It's weird. It's a weird. I don't know what they went with. Like it was odd. But it's like I got Dr. Pepper. I couldn't really taste the Dr. Pepper. It tastes more like when you drink the water out of a thing of soda, like but the water is melted ice and it still has like a waft of soda. Try sour, sweet, pickle, spicy, and citrus. I know. I was thinking. I was like, I have an orange in the kitchen. I was gonna eat that and see if that would help because it's a. All the sauces make me nervous too. I thought it sounds good because I put like chili crisp and everything, but I don't know that just wasn't it. That was not it. And I don't know like if it's weird because it came in like a little condiment cup while everything else comes in like a sealed container. But I don't know, the little biscuity thingy was good. And I say biscuity thingy because it was like flat on one side, very like misshapen. But it was weird. I've been having a I don't know, it's almost a week I want to say that this has been going on. I just I hate when this happens because it just throws me off so much. And I try to add more flavor and like I can't properly season things. Then I think I'm crazy because when you research geographical tongue, they don't say these things. Oh, that's bad because I can chew on a lemon or a lime. I love limes, especially limes at Mexican restaurants. Those are like top tier lime. Delicious. Yeah. Well, I know like Ryan always brings it up, and he's always talking about how um spicy foods or whatever, and that's not me. I can eat spicy foods for days, no problem. Mine are more like if there's a flare up, I can't eat tomatoes or bananas because it just burns. Mine normally does this swirly thing. They also imply that it's not, it's temporary. That's weird. What, you getting the turn? No, never. I mean, feel free to record yourself telling us about your dreams, and we'll evaluate that and make a podcast. Tell us about your dreams. I know. Tell us all about it. You and Chuck Norris were in a hula hoop contest. Hmm. I just listened. I don't think I'd get a lot of views if I did a podcast, mainly because I don't know, I wouldn't know what to talk about. I'll do an alien podcast. You're asking me if I remember something? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember. Somebody was there. Like a friend or somebody. But I don't remember what it was about. But it was like a random friend. Was that person Tyler? Might have been that one. Oh no. What is he doing? What is he doing? What rhythm does what? There's a rhythm there. The level of friendly bashing. God, I can't think about. I can't remember what that dream was. It's like it wants to be right there. Like it wants to remember it, but it's like maybe another day. Oh God. You know what? Live that life. We'll live that life, Mashies. Yes. Yes, it is. Your order was packed in as a waiting shipment. I know. It's so weird. I'm bad with remembering dreams, though. I'll remember every little fact, and then I'll go to write it down, and I'll forget it. Yeah, it's more like you just like flail and see what lands. Yeah. Think about like each limb is having a seizure at a separate pace. I think that's the best way to go about it. I know, which I guess like you can applaud maybe. Yeah. So start talking. Grab your phone and be like, day one, morning of blah 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 blah. Like on Star Trek, you know. Start logging everything. Oh, did you know there's like fish that you can get that eat mosquitoes? They're called mosquito fish. And I'm gonna start my garden and my little pond of mosquito fish. I think they're called mosquito fish. They eat the larvae, so they can't reproduce. You just like get a big thing of water and you put the fishies in, and you don't need to put um like the circulation thing or the pumps or whatever. You just put them out there and they have a blast eating the larva. I didn't know that, so now I gotta go get some. I think they're like $2 at PetSmart. I want to say $2. I'm gonna look it up. I had plans. I was like, this is my life now. Mosquito fish for sale. Yeah, $2. Shipped to me. Available. Mosquito fish are a unique and helpful addition to your backyard pond. This fish is known for eating insect larvae and algae, which makes them very beneficial. They will help reduce the quantities of mosquitoes on your property while keeping your pond looking clean and beautiful. If there ain't any larvae or algae, be sure to supplement their diet with freshwater flakes. They prefer to have plenty of plants to hide within. $27. Or C, not F. It's pretty cold here though. Oh, it's been higher than 35 there, Mash. Every day for like the last 2 weeks for him. Probably about like 33 to 35 for him. Although I'm pretty sure one day hit like a little closer to like, I can't remember. I want to say it was around 100 one day, right? What, like 100 or 102? So 37, almost 38. So I know. It's been like 20% humidity for chunkies. I know that. Here it's been like 80%, but I can't complain. It's colder. I'll take a dry heat over a wet heat any day. Ooh. I can't handle when the monsoons come in. Okay, 10 minutes and I'm out for the night. Are you sure that's when you were younger? Look, there's a chance that happened like yesterday, right? Well, that's good. Yeah, that it's weird. I think that house is just set up in a way that's just very um inconvenient when it comes to the airflow. Nothing happened to us years ago. Sure. Yeah, I totally. Yeah. Stupid codes. Oh God. The bearded dragons are currently 50% off at oh PetSmart right now. So instead of 18 bucks, they're 40 bucks. Just thought I'd let everybody know that. Oh my god, there's this post on. Oh, I know. I read all about it when I was younger. There's this post on TikTok where um this girl was saying something about how because she gave birth to a boy, the guy was gonna stay with her. Like 3 baby mamas later, finally got him a son. Can't wait to be your wife one day. And everybody in the comments is like, cracking jokes about how he's not gonna stay with her. How delusional she is. And one person was like, is his name perhaps, or by any chance, Henry VIII? And I was like, I'm dead. There are a lot of Anne Boleyn comments, but the Henry VIII one got me. That one was really like, that one just had me. I was dying. Paul and water vapor reinforcing it, but it didn't make. Oh, or Nick can. Henry VIII. It was like the worst insult, but it's like, I don't know, like to whip out a historical insult, it just like, it killed me. It killed me to get that, like, ugh. The poems I taught us in school remembers of the same, which why does he behead? It's terrible, and then you get older and you read about him and you find out stuff and they're like, oh, he was like basically a walking ulcer. And it's like, wait. Just chop it. That fits. Yeah, you just like, it's terrible. You find out all these things and it's like disgusting. Hey Cynthia, how you doing? Perfect timing. Right before I left for the evening. Oh. Well, no, I was just about to leave, so you're right on time. Should have started with himself. I'm good. Yeah, not a lot of people popped in. How have things been for you? Well, you sleep well. Yeah, I was gonna be heading off soon too, so no worries. You all have good night, rest well. Yeah. Oh. Well, I'm happy I was able to see you. Nibadita popped in earlier. She said she missed you. Yeah. Oh, I'm happy you did. I hope you and your family are doing good. Not good. What's going on? Uh, well, I wish things would just calm down for you and, you could have a break for at least a little while. Yeah. So unfortunate. I just keep praying that you guys will end up in a great situation where things start moving forward for you and you get access to everything that grants you a beautiful future. That's annoying. I know most people have to deal with, family and stuff, but it doesn't make it any better. Yeah. Well, the only reason I'm ending early is I have an appointment tomorrow. So, can't really stay for long this time. We miss you too. Always love having you join in and check up on you. As long as things are going well for you, that's all that. Or as long as you're safe and healthy first. That's all that matters. And then I will keep you in my prayers for everything else. But I'll see you. I should be able to see you guys next week on Saturday. It should be fine. I don't think there's anything that will. Yeah, it should be fine. But I send you all the positives, all the goods, all the prayers for you, your family, for your husband. You take care. Bye.